This is actually attempt number 3. Okay, start with the box open. Colt, 1911 government model. Competition series. 45 caliber. I ordered this from Sportsman's Guide, and it was supposed to be all stainless steel, and they sent me this is stainless steel, the frame, but it's cera coated in blue. But since this is my wife's pistol, and she saw it and filled out the paperwork, she'll suffer. And it's empty, and there you go. Nothing in there, nothing up my sleeve. The Christmas tree is gone. I think I moved that about a week ago. Put it away. So this is the government model 45, and it says here it's a Mark IV or a Mark IV, depending on who you are and your way of viewing Roman numerals. Boom. Very positive. It's a little easier to get on than it is to take off, which is exactly the way I like them. And it has a rear sight. It's a Novak sight. It's adjustable for elevation. Everything's tight fitting. It doesn't rattle. And of course the beaver tail is going to move a little, not the beaver tail, the grip safety is going to move a little bit. Maybe if you buy a Wilson Combat it won't. I don't know. But that, I've seen some people with, crossing my legs here trying to steady this camera, this iPad. Some people saying that Colts are built too loosely, and I don't know, that looks pretty tight to me. Even squeezed out the mil spec grease I put in there. And that's about it. It's a brushed stainless steel. Well, the sides of the slider brushed stainless steel. The top is some sort of media blasted. That's never going to focus. It looks like it's the same color as the slide release thumb safety, grip safety, but these are very smooth, and this is a much coarser texture on top of the slide. And let's see, we did show that it was empty. And this is a smooth texture on the bushing. This is coarse as well. What I'll probably do is just polish that out the same way I polished out the maybe. I don't want too many things going on with this, with the blue. When it was going to be stainless steel, the frame, then there was definitely going to be the sides of the slide were going to be polished out. Sportsman's Guide told me tough luck. My wife stopped and at the FFL, filled out the paperwork, and they said, well, nothing we can do. Now you have a blue one, which is fine. Now, because it's ours. The trigger, I have a Colt lightweight commander in 45, Colt Wiley Clapp Colt lightweight commander, 45 caliber, and they both, you come to a wall, and then there's some mush, and as you're pulling through that mush, the trigger breaks. This one, you come to a definite wall. And let's see if we can get this up here. There's a frame of reference, and then it just breaks. And that's nice. Maybe it's moving a millimeter and a half, maybe 2, I don't know. It's not very perceptible. And it's also fairly light. It feels to be about the same as the Smith & Wesson down here. And, you know, of course this is loaded because I just took it off my hip. So we're not going to be testing the trigger indoors with this. Magazine release. Somewhat tall, medium size, I'd say. Short. They have a cutout on the grips that they've included. I'm assuming these are VZ. I can't see up inside there, but I'll take that apart and find out. I can push that in. My wife's going to have to break her grip to manipulate that magazine release. Let's see what else. Plastic mainspring housing. My Wiley Clapp Colt lightweight commander came with an aluminum checkered mainspring housing, and also the front strap is checkered, and this does have an undercut, a nice undercut on the trigger guard. I like that. No checkering on the front strap. I like checkering, and I was hoping to get the stainless steel because that's what I ordered, stainless steel frame without the Cerakote, and I was going to have the front strap checkered, but that's not what I got. And so I'll deal with that later somehow. Little horsey. Oh yeah. Panhead screw, panhead screw, panhead screw, flathead screw. So I already called up Colt. They're mailing out 1 screw. Hope it doesn't put them further into bankruptcy. Everything, it looks great. Everything about this pistol just, it's fit nicely. There's a little smudge on this bushing down here, and but the sides are equal. I know Pete from the Armory channel bought a Colt, and he complained that there was nothing left over here, and there was a lot of material on this side of the slide. And sometimes I don't know what people are talking about, to be honest with you. They shake their Colt all around, and they're like, listen to that. And maybe some of them are like that. This is the third one I bought, and they've all been good, except for the blue color. And that flathead screw. What the heck's up with that? Why would they do that? Don't they think somebody would notice? Oh boy. Came with 2 magazines. Groovy lock. There was some Lucas oil in here, and the Lucas oil packet had broken open, and fortunately it just smeared or was absorbed into the Lucas oil brochure and the NRA brochure that came with it, and so that's a good thing. That's not commentary on the NRA or Lucas oil, but just saying it was broken open. So maybe a new magazine release, something that sticks out a little bit further. My wife said she likes the blue now. I don't know, whatever. She drives a Subaru, so what can I say? And everything looks fine. We were supposed to go shoot it this afternoon, but she has an event this evening, and so that'll be tomorrow. But everything looks good. And his and hers, well, snug as a bug. Now this was $1,000, and this was $800 out the door at the local gun shop. Not with these grips. These grips were expensive. They were $150. Front strap checkering. It's an all steel gun, so I'm guessing it's probably, it's not plastic. Steel mainspring housing. And over 700 rounds through this pistol. Not a single bobble of any sort with me shooting it or my wife shooting it. And so that'd be great. And my other Colts are my Colts. My lightweight commanders have been that way. Hopefully this will be that way as well. If it is, I'll be ecstatic. But this was a couple $100 more than the Smith & Wesson E-Series. And there you go. Hope that helps. And don't sign the paperwork. If you mail order a gun, don't sign the paperwork until you make sure of the color. That's for sure. Oh, that's weird looking. I don't know what to say. Take care.